my top 10 favorites of 2023. That's right, I've never made a video like this before, so I'm super excited to share with you some of my favorite things from 2023. The first category is... So for those of you who don't know, I do take to gaming once in a while. I do like to try new things. My husband introduced me to one particular game called Dead Cells. And I have been playing Dead Cells for quite some time in 2023, maybe for about a month when, boredom got in the way. And I filled my weekends with Dead Cells. You essentially are on an adventure and you keep dying every time. To get through to the adventure, to get through the next level, you will inevitably die. And I have died so many times on Dead Cells. I have died about 300 times on Dead Cells for all the time that I've played that game. And every time I died, I started from the very beginning. You lose all the powers that you've gained along the way. You are stripped of everything you worked for, and then you start from the beginning. I'm sure there's a lot one can learn from doing this exercise, but ultimately I did finish the game twice, but I ended up taking the easier route. I didn't defeat a lot of the difficult bosses. I went for the easier ones, and I was able to finish this game twice. But you do reach a point where you get a little tired of this, but nevertheless, it was one of my favorite things of 2023. Tarot cards. I developed a spiritual inclination in 2023 and I delved into the world of tarot. Thought it was absolutely fascinating, and me being a literature student, I definitely found this world of symbolism and imagery to be very captivating, because as literature students we are trained to make stories out of poetry and art and things like that, but here you look at images and then you get more in touch with your intuition and you start to weave stories out of just looking at the imagery, which I found absolutely fascinating, and therefore this new hobby that I attempted is one of my favorite things of 2023. My crystal collection. So I ended up developing a very teeny tiny appetite for crystals in 2023, and I ended up going to a couple of mystical stores and picking up some crystals which I'm very fond of and that I every now and then look at and admire. So I have a few of them. I'm going to insert a shot here so that you know just the gist of what that's all about. But crystals are very interesting and unique and help you kind of form intentions. Use them with the right intent and then you use them for manifestation. I haven't gotten very deep into crystals, but they're still one of the things that I had as a passing fad in 2023. Ted Lasso. I ended up watching the third season of Ted Lasso within a week. I really enjoyed watching Ted Lasso. He is my favorite character of TV shows out there. And Ted Lasso being set in England was just perfect for me. I love the coaching mindset that Ted Lasso has. He has so much amazing leadership that he brings to the table when he teaches his students and when he coaches them. There are a lot of leadership lessons that are embedded in the series, especially the first season, which was by far the best of the 3 seasons that I watched. And I'm sad to say that the show isn't going to be continued going forward, but it was definitely one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. Next, I watched the Barbie movie, which I thought was simply fantastic and probably one of the best ones I watched last year, hands down. I did not watch Oppenheimer. I should probably have gone to Oppenheimer right after Barbie, but anyway, I ended up watching Barbie and it was just amazing. There was like the sense of community within the theater. Everyone was dressed in pink and it was really nice. It was fun because I didn't know any of them, but everyone was talking to me because I was dressed in pink as well, and there was like a lot of camaraderie. And Barbie, the viewing experience in the cinema was just perfect, and Ryan Gosling, hands down, did a fantastic job. I really liked his portrayal of Ken. I thought it was perfect and made Ken a very lovable bad character. Favorite brand of 2023, and that would be Spa Salon. I loved Spa Salon. I discovered Spa Salon when I went to Sri Lanka. If you're watching this video, thank you Manasa for recommending Spa Salon. So I went into their stores and they're everywhere in Sri Lanka, but they have such wonderful products, lovely scents, absolutely tropical. I ended up picking up a few things from the shop and I don't have any regrets. The products are amazing. They're all Ayurvedic and they're organic. So definitely recommend visiting Spa Salon if you have that store in your city, wherever you are. I did go to a couple of music festivals in 2023, but my favorite band is definitely hands down Wolf Alice. I discovered them early 2023 and I've listened to their music for the large part of 2023. I ended up listening to their albums, latest to oldest, and I've really loved the experience. Their songs are just very ethereal and I just love them so much. So that's my favorite band. My favorite cafe turned out to be a wonderful find that I accidentally chanced upon, and that was the Kind Roastery, which is a very Instagrammable cafe. You go there and then you use your phone to place an order and there's barely any hassle. The food comes in very quickly. You also get really good coffee there and it's located in a nice place. It's a huge cafe, lots of light, lots of space and lots of good people around as well. Free Up. So Free Up is a great app if you want to get rid of a lot of junk in your house, and I ended up using it to get rid of so much of clutter and unwanted stuff that was lying around in my house, right? From clothes and old books to old shoes and whatnot, you name it. So there's always a buyer on Free Up for this app, and the best thing about it is that delivery is automated, so people will come to your house and pick up things. You just have to ensure that the product that you want to get rid of is packed neatly, and then you give it away with the delivery guy, and then you get some points, and sometimes you even get money back. You can even sell your products for rupees. You learn a little bit about selling, you also learn a little bit about buying, and then you end up decluttering your house and getting rid of things that you don't want to have around you anymore. So Free Up was just fantastic as a discovery. The next thing I want to talk about is my last thing, my favorite food of 2023, and that would definitely be the ramen that I tried in Kuraku restaurant in Bangalore. And there's a vlog where I depict the ramen as well, and you can watch that by clicking on this video up here. I have tried a lot of ramen before, but then the tomato cheese ramen at Kuraku was just to die for. The cheese was so fresh, and the tomato, the tanginess of it was just perfect. I will never forget the experience of being in the moment and eating this tomato ramen. I hope you liked my 10 favorites of 2023. I would love to know what were your favorites of 2023. So please leave a comment down below and let me know all your favorites, because that's the only way we can discover new things and share what we like with each other. I'd love to know if you'd like more content like this on my channel. Leave a comment down below to let me know. I'll be back soon with more content. In the meantime, stay safe, stay sane. Bye.